But the other major talking point today has been the currency. And after the impact that you saw, the rise in oil prices and so on, the rupee hit a new record low today, crossing the previous highs of 92.30 and is still trading around those levels as well. Ritu is here with more details on this. Ritu.
Yes, Hormaz, on the back of what's happening in West Asia, the rupee is under fresh pressure today. It has, in fact, hit a new record low, that is 92.34 against the dollar. That's a fall of about 0.6% from the Friday close that we saw. And it puts rupee very much near the bottom of the Asian currency leaderboard today. Now, the driver, as I said, remains this escalating geopolitical tension, on the back of which crude oil prices have surged sharply on disruption fears. Of course, since the morning, we've seen some cooling down, but, they still remain above $100 a barrel mark. India imports more than 85% of our, energy needs, and therefore that has a direct impact and, a sharp spike in dollar demand from importers as well. All that is not helping the rupee. Now, traders do suggest that RBI stepped in to cap the damage in the pre-market session, and it has been selling dollars through state-run banks. So, because RBI was active in the spot markets today, that's why we haven't seen an even more disorderly move. But, heavy dollar buying across the board is why the rupee continues to be under pressure. Now, while it is one of the worst performing Asian currencies today, better perhaps only than the Taiwanese dollar and the Philippine peso, if we zoom out and look at the rupee's performance since the West Asia conflict escalated, we're somewhere in the middle of the pack, so we're not the worst off per se. Since the conflict started, the rupee is down about 0.84%, which is better than the Malaysian ringgit, the Taiwanese dollar, the Philippine peso, and so on. Now, RBI is very much present, and it is watching the market. In fact, last week, if you recall, RBI is believed to have deployed an estimated $12 billion to contain the fallout of this war and cushion the currency fall. But, this combination we have, very expensive oil, a strong dollar, and the risk of flows, all that is a tough, a tough one for the rupee.
Ritu, thank you for that update there on the currency. Still hovering around those record low levels of 92.34, currently at 92.26 is where the currency stands. Take a